What's up, guys? We're back with a new Marvel Rivals news roundup. So today we got some new news about 7.5, season 7.5, guys. And our new hero that's coming next, which is obviously Black Cat Felicia Hardy, which is pretty cool. Yeah, we're going to break down some other news that has come out of the dev vision as well. But yeah, let's get into it. So obviously the main thing is we're obviously getting a new hero, which is Black Cat. They dropped a gameplay trailer which looks pretty cool, to be honest. She is going to be a duelist as well. But yeah, she looks pretty cool. She obviously has a few unique abilities as well. From the trailer, looks like she obviously has her claws where she can attack you with her claws. It does also look like she does have like a pounce ability and like a sort of grapple ability as well, which is pretty cool. And she can climb up walls, kind of like how other characters like Spider-Man, Venom and that can climb up walls, which is pretty cool. And it does look like she gets her hands on a sling ring, which is interesting as well, which is interesting because they did a similar thing with Black Cat in Marvel Spider-Man 2 with her mission in that, where she breaks into the Sanctum Sanctorum like in this game, which is interesting. And they even got the same voice actress as well to voice Black Cat in this game for Marvel Spider-Man 2, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it's definitely something there tying into that, I must admit. But yeah, her gameplay looks really cool, but obviously stay tuned for a video coming this week because I will be making like a video breaking down her gameplay and that on the channel, so obviously stay tuned for that one. But story wise of this season, so obviously Kingpin is like the main threat of the season. So in the beginning of season 7.0, obviously we get to learn that Black Cat steals this tablet from the Sanctum basically, which is she's hired by Kingpin, but I don't think she goes through with it at the end. And because she obviously learns that the tablet is being given to the Gilded State, which is another villain in Marvel, which I believe he's the leader of the Thieves Guild, I think. But yeah, which is interesting. So she obviously goes rogue, and now we get some new details that basically it was all a hoax. Basically it was like a plan. So she's been working with Spider-Man while she's dealing with that, distracting Kingpin and that. Spider-Man can break into the prison and free all the incarcerated heroes and villains that Kingpin has locked up. But yeah, but we do also learn something else story-wise as well. We are getting a new PVE mode, which isn't related to anything to the path of Doomsday or anything. So this month we're also getting a new PVE mode called Blood Hunt. So basically, after the events of, I think it was season 1, I believe, or season 2, we had vampires like Dracula as like the main threat in that earlier season. So basically Dracula has returned, but basically Kingpin locked Dracula up in like a safe in a vault in his prison, and during this prison break obviously Dracula's got out, so he's on the loose. So we're getting a new PvE mode, which is going to be like a new Marvel Zombies game mode basically, where we're probably going up against some new bosses. We've been told Dracula will probably be one of them, I presume. And we've got a few images as well of Dracula. Some of the heroes looks like we can play as, like Punisher, Squirrel Girl, Jeff, Blade, and even Cap Wolf is in this, so maybe he's involved. I wonder if Kingpin will be a boss in this, because I think they said there's probably 3 or 4 bosses in this PvE mode, but instead of zombies we're obviously probably playing against the Dracula's army of vampires. So which is pretty interesting to see. Because it does seem like they're double downing on the PVE modes that they've said as well. But yeah, which is pretty cool. I'm down for this. There's some new PVE modes. So yeah, just bring it on. I'm excited for this. I can't lie. I will be making a video on the channel when this obviously drops as well, this Blood Hunt mode. So stay tuned for that, guys. And we're also having the return of the Hellfire Gala. So yeah, we get some new costumes as well, obviously, this season. I believe there's loads of different costumes. I won't go into them all because I'll let you guys read the dev vision and that down below, which I'll link below. But there's loads of different ones for like characters like Phoenix, Gambit, and more basically. But yeah, we also got the tease at the end of this month. Obviously, the first mode, the Avengers mode for the Path of Doomsday, will be releasing on April 30th. And it's obviously going to be based on the first Avengers movie, where we're going to be playing as the 6 original Avengers going up against Loki. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. I want to see maybe Loki will have an army of Shatari that we get to go up against or something. We'll see. Maybe they'll reuse the Times Square map in that, maybe. Because that's kind of just like a social hub at the moment, but who knows. Or it might just be a different map. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much what I've got to break down on this video. Just quick roundup video on the 7.5 news. There is some new like hero team ups as well between like White Fox, Black Cat and Cap. I was kind of a bit disappointed because I kind of wanted a team up between Black Cat and Spider-Man, which they haven't done, so I think that's a bit of a missed opportunity. But yeah, and there is some hero balances in that, but I'll let you guys have a look at that when the patch notes and that are out and the dev vision. So yeah, I won't keep you guys any more. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, guys, leave a like, subscribe, your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in the next one.